Yo, what's good in the hood? It's your boy Kala. Today's topic is about a group that call themselves the Anti Bedrock Society. Now, while their name may seem pretty self-explanatory, there's actually a lot more behind this story. Around a week ago, at the time of making this video, players by the names of Armorsmith, MC_Ren, and Force Ken gathered together to create a new group with the goal of removing all of the illegally placed bedrock on 2v2t. This brings up two questions. Question number 1. How was the bedrock placed on a vanilla server? As most of you probably know, Ziggy Town is a base that was created in 2012 by a large group consisting of around 10 players. Using PopBob's backdoor, the group was able to build 3 structures out of bedrock: the Bedrock Comet, the Bedrock Bunker, and the Bedrock Dam. However, after FinMC made a video on the Bedrock Bunker, it got completely removed. And the second question is, how do you break bedrock in 1.12.2 on a multiplayer server? Well, there are actually multiple ways. However, I believe the one method was patched by House to stop people breaking the end portals. The old method involved dropping a dragon head in a lazy chunk, which would for some reason break any bedrock below it. However, with this method no longer working, they had to use a slightly harder method involving headless pistons. Basically, using some simple redstone, you time the explosion of a TNT minecart with the extension of 2 pistons. This causes the heads of the pistons to be destroyed, leaving them in a glitched position. You can then break the bedrock in front of them with some more pistons placed in the correct positions. While this method works, it can be unreliable and is very time consuming. So MC_Ren modified this technique and managed to create a faster, more reliable method. Basically the same process, but by using an end crystal, as shown on screen now. Using this method, the Bedrock Comet has been completely deleted by the Anti Bedrock Society. They are now starting work on the Bedrock Dam and have plans to completely remove it. In around a week or two's time, all illegally placed bedrock will have been completely removed from 2v2t, or at least all of the illegally placed bedrock that the public know about. The old saying that every story has 2 sides is very true in this case, and not everyone agrees with deleting history. A group called the Klansmen were originally on board with removing the Bedrock Comet, but later betrayed the Anti Bedrock Society by inviting the Infinity Incursion to help fight and slow down their efforts. Once the members of the Infinity Incursion showed up, a massive fight took place. A group called Wayo backed up the Anti Bedrock Society, while the Infinity Incursion backed up the Klansmen. Now, a few members claim this to be the biggest fight in 2v2t history. However, I'm not 100% sure this is true. There was a big fight near the end of the Veteran vs Russia war, which 33 individual people showed up to. Then, more recently, there was the 00 Fight Club, which broke out into a massive battle. While I'm not sure exactly how many players were fighting, some claim this to be the biggest battle in 2v2t history. Speaking of which, I wasn't able to get exact numbers, but judging from these screenshots, it seems there were 19 or 20 people fighting. This fight is now referred to as the Battle of Ziggy Town. Apparently players were fighting for 6 hours or so before players started logging off, and the Anti Bedrock Society alongside Team Wayo finally took the win and swiftly got to work removing the rest of the Bedrock Comet. Now, with the Comet and the bunker deleted, the group moves their efforts to the Bedrock Dam, where they have already started removing blocks. There are still attempts to slow the Anti Bedrock Society down by placing obsidian and water, or even small battles, but all the bedrock will eventually be removed, no matter the resistance. It is so easy to destroy, and at the moment it is impossible to replace. Now, I should state that many individuals have slowly been removing blocks of bedrock over time, and the Anti Bedrock Society was purely an attempt to help organize and get all the individuals to work together. Their efforts have mainly been successful and have greatly sped up the process. Personally, I'm not sure I'm a fan of the idea of removing such rare history. However, at the same time, those blocks are illegal and should not be there in the first place. And after all, this is anarchy. What is built will be destroyed. Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Are you for or against the idea of removing this part of 2B2T's history? Thanks to Cap with a K, a member of my Discord who originally brought the story to my attention. The link is in the description if you would like to join my server. If you have an interesting idea for a video, be sure to tell me in the hashtag video idea channel, and you could be in and responsible for the next video. I must also give thanks to Big Man Tyrone, an admin in the Anti Bedrock Society's Discord, for answering my questions and giving his side of the story. I would also really like to give a huge thanks to my Patreon for supporting the channel and helping me save for a better microphone, which will greatly increase my ability to make higher quality videos. Thank you all so much for watching. Please consider leaving a like or maybe even hitting the subscribe button. It's been your boy Kylab. Peace in the Middle East.
Go.